Other than tax and title, there's no money down.
All Hyundais are on sale and come with America's best warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Hyundai's Assurance Plan.
Even if you have credit problems, drive home in a car today.
Switch to Columbia Hyundai on Montgomery Road at I-275, 489-2000.
See our video at ColumbiaHyundai.com.
I caught my husband doing it again. He didn't even notice I was watching him. I'll bet your husband does it too. He'll deny it, but trust me, all men do it every time they get a chance. They all log on to Homer247.com.
700 WLW.
Cubs are on top. It is 11-4. Moving over to third base will be Barney. Over to second base is Stevens. Right-hander number 44 on the mound, and that's Jeff Stevens. And he will take over for Michael Parisi. Right-hander coming on to pitch. It is 11-4. Cubs are on top. And back for the play-by-play, here's Marty.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Reds have only been out-hit by a 17-4 margin today. 3 of their 4 hits have left the yard. 2 home runs by Juan Francisco and another one by Paul Yanish, and that's been pretty much it. There has been no question whatsoever, today not included, given the lack of effective work by the 3 relievers that the Dusties run out there, Micah Owings, John Atkins, and Pedro Viola, that the pitching is way ahead of the hitting on this ball club. Here's Chris Valleca leading off the 8th, and Stevens comes up and in a ball. Now, Parisi pitches 2 perfect innings, and he's in line to get the win. The loss would be pinned on John Atkins. The 1-0 offering, and it's a call strike. 11,825 turnout for today's Titanic struggle. 11,825. So the empty seats were not sold after all. You buy into the fact this ballpark holds 13-1, and they have 11,825.
Where else are they going to put them?
I don't know.
I don't think there's any room above us.
Negative. From the stretch, Stevens sets and throws a 1-2. Valleca hammers one into right. It will be caught. 1 out. Here's Josh Anderson. The only hit besides the 3 home runs that the Reds have collected, an infield single by Vladimir Valentin way back in the 2nd. Reds have been getting by during this 3-game winning streak on outstanding pitching. Here's a foul down the left side beyond the third base dugout and out of play. They won games on Wednesday 6-0 over the Angels in Tempe, 3-1 in Goodyear over the Brewers on Thursday, and they beat the Dodgers 3-2 in Glendale yesterday. Fine pitching by Lincoln as a starter in the shutout of the Angels. And outstanding pitching again yesterday by Bronson Arroyo. 2 balls and 1 strike. Today, very good by Homer Bailey. 3 hits and a run over 3, but Owings gives up 3 runs. Atkins gives up 5. And 2 charged to Pedro Viola. 3-1 now the count.
And the run that Homer Bailey gave up was with 2 outs on a ball that 9 times out of 10, a ball that Brandon Phillips will get to and make the play easily.
Correct. The pitch, swung on, hit foul, and down the line. Will be a souvenir for a fan in the seats.
And I think that's some of the things that you have to take to heart on days like today when you do lose of this kind of magnitude, is the fact that guys that you're really looking for to come forward, like Homer Bailey, are doing that.
Yep. This one is into left field. Left fielder with a long run, diving, and could not handle it. Ball gets away from him. Anderson digging towards second and slides in safely with a 2-base hit. A little flare out toward left field. And Ty Wright had a long way to go for that ball. In fact, he had it and then hit the deck and didn't have it.
Wright did a really good job of keeping that ball in front of him. That's one of those plays when you dive down the right field or left field line, you are all alone. If it gets by you, it's Lone Ranger going to get it.
It'll bring up Todd Frazier now. Ten at-bats. He's had 3 hits, a double, and 2 RBIs, and goes around on a ball down on the way 0-1. Again, we'll be back at Goodyear Ballpark tomorrow. Reds have the White Sox of Ozzie Guillen coming in. Be on the air from the ballpark at 3:50. First pitch at 4:05. 1 ball, 1 strike. The catcher Robinson drops the sign down, and the fastball is high.
Frazier looks awfully comfortable with that play.
He sure does.
Not a whole lot of excess movement. Big time hip and hands explosion when the ball's in a place he's starting to swing.
Very high in the air. Off the first base side, and nice catch by the first baseman. Excellent play, reaching over the tarp roller and gathering it in. Good play by Brian LaHare to end the stay at the plate for one Todd Frazier. And now Aaron Miles bats with 2 down in the inning.
Did a real good job of finding the tarp and still being able to get there and lean as far as he did and catch the ball as it almost went into the stand.
Aaron Miles got his first play of the spring yesterday and gets some time today. He had been out since the 2nd of March when he fractured the tip of his right middle finger while the Reds were still working out on the complex. First pitch taken for a ball. They are expecting this young man to bounce back big time from the year he had last year in the American League with Oakland and provide for the Reds some tremendous versatility coming off the bench. He can play a lot of different positions. He rips it foul to right.
And the talk had been that his finger hurt him the most when he threw the baseball, but yet when he turned that double play earlier, it didn't end up being a double play even though he turned it. It didn't look like it. I mean, that's as quick as you can turn it.
Well, he said yesterday it still bothers him some, but he said, making a good point. How many times are you going to have a ball hit to you during the course of the game? And he said, it's not so bad I can't play with it.
And I would imagine it's very similar to what Brandon Phillips had last year. It doesn't hurt him to hit.
Nope.
It only hurts when he throws, and he said it's not going to get any worse, so suck up the pain.
Yep. Fastball strike. Now if the Reds can get Chris Burke on the field for the first time, he suffered a tough break. Out since the 25th of February, he suffered a fractured knuckle on his right ring finger. Chris in the camp as a non-roster player. Big bouncer up the middle, cut off by the second baseman, and the throw on to first gets Miles and ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The sad but true tale from Mesa. Cubs 11, the Reds 4 on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network.
It's a world of endless meetings that turn into more endless meetings. A place where all the wonders of modern technology have still not been able to solve that pesky copier jam problem. A place where cubicle dwellers dream of better digs across the hall, and where the coffee's always cold and the vending machine's always pathetic. Yeah, this is the typical American office. And come 5 o'clock, this is America's beer. Budweiser. It's the pinnacle of an American-style lager. That means it's brewed with the finest natural ingredients. The best malt, rice, hops, yeast, and water. Then aged over a bed of beechwood chips for 3 long weeks to give it that crisp signature taste. A beer brewed to be the perfect combination of flavor and refreshment. What better way to relax after work? Budweiser, the great American-style lager. Budweiser Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. Please drink responsibly.
Taking your financial security seriously is what we do at Western and Southern. Just ask one of our over 2 million customers or one of our beneficiaries who together received more than $2.6 billion in benefits in 2008. We've been providing financial security for over 120 years. And today, Western and Southern stand as one of the 10 strongest life insurance groups in the world. Western and Southern. We take your financial security serious. Very serious. Call 877-326-8739 to find out more.
Truck Month is here at your Tri-State Chevy dealer. Now is the time to take advantage of great offers on dependable Chevy trucks. During Truck Month, qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing or $4,000 total cash back on select 2010 Chevy Silverado vehicles in stock. So hurry into your Tri-State Chevy dealer or log on to trychevy.com before Truck Month is over. Length of contract limited. Available only on 20% of vehicles in dealer stock, the longest at program start. Not available with some other offers. See dealer for details. Take delivery by 3/31/10.
This is 700 WLW, the big one.
We invite you to snuggle up with your favorite Reds fan on Wednesday, April the 7th. The Reds battle the Cardinals. The first 20,000 in attendance on opening night will receive a Reds fleece thanks to H.H. Gregg. It's a snuggly blanket with sleeves. Get tickets to opening night at 513-381-REDS or visit reds.com today. Cubbies coming to bat here in the bottom of the 8th with an 11-4 lead. Logan Ondrasek is on the mound for the Reds. He becomes the 5th run out there by Dusty Baker. And his first pitch to the second baseman turned third baseman, Darwin Barney, is ball one. And now a line drive into center will be picked off by Josh Anderson. And we'll pause for station identification on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network.
Rainy the rest of the day and staying cloudy overnight with spotty showers. Expect a low of 34. Tomorrow, a few lingering showers and cloudy again with a high reaching 48. It is 42 degrees at the home of the Reds. 700 WLW, Cincinnati.
One down in the 8th. Barney lines to center. Here's Brian LaHare, who really got him going. They were down 4-1 when he hit a 2-out, 3-run home run off of Micah Owings in the 5th inning to tie the game, and from that point on, it has been all Cubbies. 1 strike and nothing, and a fastball in. Ondrasek last year pitched at Single-A, Sarasota, Double-A, Carolina, Triple-A, Louisville, and pitched well everywhere he was. Swing and a miss. What's the book on this kid, Jeff?
I think a lot of it has to do with then the Reds changing him from starting pitcher into the bullpen. I think his aggressive nature and his assortment of pitches have really brought him a long way once he got into that pen.
Yeah, they consider this kid a prospect. I mean, he's not a kid that you run out there and, you know, a guy who's going to fill out a roster. They think if he has a strong year, in all likelihood at AAA Louisville, you could well see him before the season ended. Here's a chopper to the charging third baseman, and the throw on in time. Nice play as he cut in front of the shortstop to make the play and throw on to first base. Todd Frazier for the second out of the inning.
I think what the Reds are seeing in short period of time is the fact that Ondrasek's velocity really jumped once they put him in the bullpen. But what really has developed is that hard-breaking slider, both to right-handers and to left-handers, as we saw the pitch there. And as tall as he is, being able to throw downhill, it's tough to pick up the ball, and it's tough to lift it.
1 ball and no strikes on Tyler Colvin, and that pitch inside a ball. I said Frazier, it was Drew Sutton who made the good play to throw out LaHare. Colvin has bounced out, struck out, singled, and singled again. So he's collected 2 of the 17 hits the Cubs have had against Reds pitching. Foul ball. Trying to retire the side in order. The pitch. Foul back again. So the Reds are heading toward a 4-4 record with a 3-game winning streak by the boards. The Cubs will jump to 6-4. And they'll be back, the Cubbies will, at full strength tomorrow when that band of Cubs returns from Las Vegas, where they played the White Sox the last couple of days. 3 balls and 2 strikes. One bouncer, nice play at first, but then the ball coughed up. Throw to first, not in time. Not a bad play at all to knock the ball down, Miguel Cairo, but then the ball got away from him. He did a full 360 trying to locate it, and by the time he got it and got the throw on to the pitcher covering, it was too late. So that should be an error. Here's number 82. 1 ball and no strikes. He ain't on there. The boy is not there. Well, you know what? When you split your team up and you got a group in Vegas and you got a group here, you're going to be playing folks.
That's kind of like the Dodgers yesterday. They got folks over in the Far East and people here and there. And
yeah, they got a group of Dodgers in Taiwan. There's a call strike, and they got beat yesterday by a Taiwanese all-star team. But I would imagine in the air for 15 hours, that'll get your attention now. Bingo. 2-1 pitch. Check swing and a call strike on the inside edge. Strike 3 called, inning over. We go to the top of the ninth. Reds batting, trailing 11-4 on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network.
You're listening to 700 WLW, the big one.
Want to know the best way to shake those winter blues? Simple. Get a cool new phone. And guess what? Cincinnati Bell is giving away free phones. Pick up a free BlackBerry, free smartphone, or free texting phone today. And our free phones come with great plans, like unlimited nationwide minutes for only $69.99 a month. Free phones, unbeatable plans. Goodbye winter, hello spring. Cincinnati Bell, right here for you with free phones. With new activation and 2-year equipment agreement, mail-in rebate and data plan required on select devices while supplies last. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, Jerry Thomas for Queen City Sausage. I've told you that Elmer Hensler started Queen City in 1965, making the best brats that money can buy. And here's more proof. I'm proud to announce that Queen City has been named the official brat of the Cincinnati Reds. The same great taste you enjoy grilling in your backyard can be enjoyed at the Great American Ballpark anytime. Slather on the mustard, maybe add some sauerkraut. Anyway, anywhere you try them, you're going to like them. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Queen City Sausage.
Thinking of switching brands for your next car?
Because of price, quality, safety, people are switching to Columbia Hyundai. At an APR of 5.99 for 75 months, you can buy a brand new Accent for only $149 a month. Other than tax and title, there's no money down.
All Hyundais are on sale and come with America's best warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Hyundai's Assurance Plan.
Even if you have credit problems, drive home in a car today.
Switch to Columbia Hyundai on Montgomery Road at I-275, 489-2000.
See our video at ColumbiaHyundai.com.
I love the meat department at Kroger. Meat selection is excellent. I'm always getting very good deals in the meat.
Yeah, they're great. And the quality of the meat is great, too.
Then there's always somebody there that can help me whenever I need something specially cut.
Get more value for the way you live at Kroger.
After the game, it's Sports Talk on 700 WLW.
Reds kick off the 2010 year at Great American Ballpark with a 3-game series against the St. Louis Cardinals, presented by Cincinnati Bell. Purchase your tickets now for the games on April 7th and 8th by calling 513-381-REDS or by visiting Reds.com. As Malin Caradad, new pitcher on for the Cubbies, as the Reds bat in the 9th inning. Drew Sutton takes the first pitch for a ball and takes the next pitch for a strike.
Caradad has got a pretty good arm, good fastball. The whole key is keeping it around the strike zone.
Lets it fly. Foul ball straight back, and he gets ahead in the count. Sutton, the left-hand batter, up for the first time in the game. He's had 6 at-bats this spring with 2 hits and a run batted in. There is strike 3 called. Caught looking. So 1 away in the ninth. 6 strikeout recorded today by Cubs pitching. And it brings up Chris Heisey. Hit a home run the other day. This team is not short on young players with the potential to be good big league hitters. And this kid right here is one of them. 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, it's funny. You talk to different scouts that have seen the different young players, and you hear every one of them in one time or another. Well, if you let Heisey play left all the time, he'll show you that he deserves to be out there. And then they say the same thing about Frazier, and they say the same thing about Francisco. Well, he won't hurt you out there because he's going to hit so well.
2-0 the count on Heisey, a right-hand batter. He pulls one wide of third, but there's a pick by the third baseman and on to first, and the Reds are down to their last out. Here's a guy who's gone all the way today, albeit in a role of the DH, Vladimir Valentin, and has been on twice, 1 for 2 with a walk.
And that seems to be how Dusty has done the designated hitter thus far. Not a whole lot of...
Fastball strike on the inside edge. So the Cubs will take over first place in the NL Central. Swing and a miss with this victory. Reds had the early lead, but the Cubbies with 3 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and 4 runs in the 7th inning. The windup and the pitch, and a foul ball, late swing, and a rocket over to the Cubs dugout. Reds today with Bailey and Owings and Atkins and Viola and Andrusek, Marshall, Coleman, Parisi, Stevens, Caridad for the Cubbies. 2 strikes and holding. Valentin waits. Caridad throws. Just off the plate, a ball. Foul back. Fastball, he was right on it, but just able to foul it straight back. Don't forget to set those clocks forward by 1 hour tonight. When you shut her down, the old adage is spring forward and fall back. Advance it an hour in the spring, drop it back an hour in the fall.
And if you're confused, tomorrow is spring.
That's correct. Breaking ball backs him off the plate. Valentin with a 2-2 count. Two out, bases are empty. The pitch. And he fouls it back and out of play. Matt Maloney will make the start for the Reds tomorrow in the regular game, but the Reds will also be playing a B game over on their complex in the morning. Aaron Harang will start against the Indians. And we'll have the game involving the Reds and the White Sox. Matt Maloney against left-hander John Danks in a battle of lefties. Fouled again by Valentin.
And when you've got as many decisions to make as the Reds do, and especially the pitcher's work, you got to have those big games.
Very high in the air. Center field. Center fielder coming to make the catch, and the Cubs win it. The final score, Chicago 11, the Reds 4, and we'll be back in a moment.
Jeff Anderson did not have a tree fall through his roof during the huge storm that did in fact happen. So rain did not rush in, and he didn't have to shuffle the kids out while his prized baseball card collection sat soaking in a puddle as a single tear rolled down his left cheek. None of that happened, because Jeff's Safeco agent suggested he get his tree trimmed before storm season. At Safeco, our agents help protect you from the things you least expect. Safeco Insurance, one step ahead of life.
For personalized auto and home coverage advice, contact the experts at the Hugh Kill Hazlitt Harrington Agency at 513-793-1190.
Snuggle up with your favorite Reds fan on Wednesday, April 7th as the Reds take on the St. Louis Cardinals.
How about that?
The first 20,000 fans in attendance on opening night will receive a Reds fleecy thanks to H.H. Gregg. It's a snuggly blanket with sleeves.
Talk about getting into it.
Get tickets to opening night at Great American Ballpark for you and your favorite Reds fan at 513-381-REDS or visit Reds.com today.
Protecting your company's data and technology is paramount. CBTS has the answer. For as low as $425 a month, you can locate your technology in a secure, monitored, disaster-safe facility with network connectivity to your business. Act now and your first month is free. For more information, call 513-841-6800 or visit cbts.cinbell.com. CBTS, a Cincinnati Bell Company.
Duke Energy has lots of low-cost, no-cost things you can do to make your home more energy efficient. One of them is as easy as screwing in a light bulb. A GE Energy Star qualified CFL bulb uses about a quarter of the energy it takes to produce the same light from an incandescent bulb.
This is Jeff Brantley, and you're listening to the home of the Reds, 700 WLW.
Well, as the folks file out of the ballpark here in Mesa, we can tell you it was a day that was started well for the Reds. 2 early home runs by Juan Francisco and a home run by Paul Giannis take them to a 4-1 lead. But after Homer Bailey left the mound, it was a different story. The Cubs coming back big time against the Reds bullpen to win it 11-4. 11 runs, 18 hits. They changed that era on Miguel Cairo in the bottom of the 8th inning to a single. So 11 runs, 18 hits, no errors, 6 men left on for the Cubs. The Reds had 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 2 left. The winning pitcher, Mike Parisi, he pitched 2 perfect innings. The loss pinned on John Atkins, who did not pitch very well at all. So the Reds are now 4 up and 4 down as they return to Goodyear. Baseball tomorrow afternoon. Once again, we'll tell you about it when we come back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Kremchek of Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. I would like to introduce you to a new associate to my practice at Beacon, Dr. Matt Daggy. I met Dr. Daggy as he did his sports training at Beacon 3 years ago. Dr. Daggy will see orthopedic patients with me at our Summit Woods office in Sharonville. We will continue to see patients on Saturday morning year-round. Dr. Daggy will also have evening office hours to accommodate your busy schedule. We look forward to helping you. Please call us at area code 513-354-3700.
When you need the best in logo merchandise and apparel, turn to the pros at Idagy, the official promotional merchandise partner of the Reds. Idagy helps the Reds produce unique and exciting giveaways and apparel all year, and they can do the same for you. Call 888-421-2288 today to learn about Idagy's unbeatable quality, service, and price. And make sure to visit idegyY.com/Reds to register to win $1,000 of free logo merchandise.
The prices are just awesome. The prices are great. I can get everything on my list, and it's still within my budget.
Save on more of the things you need at Kroger.
I like to look at my receipts whenever I check out to see how much I've saved using my Kroger Plus card.
I easily save 20 to 30% every week on my grocery bill.
$15 to $25 every single time we come here.
Kroger is unbeatable.